Hello Unity developers, in this video we are going to investigate the new material which allows you to support 8 different texture layers and with the addition of 4 optional color layers. And for that I'm here in the Terrain sample scene. It's here in the version 2 subfolder. And here we have a simple box. You check this out, you can see here the Voxel Generator, and here you see the hull generator. And yeah, this hull generator has a multi-texture in order to write into the UV coordinates. And here is the material, which is already in the asset for quite a while, and it allows the users, it supports 4 layers. So you can see here here we have 1 layer for ice, grass, rock, and snow. We have here some other settings, and the new material is here, and you can see here there are now 8 layers, and here you have 4 color layers. And I'll show you now how to set this up. There's also a variation for that for HDRP and for URP, and I showed you this in a separate video. But first I'll show you how to set up, because it needs there's some minor changes. So for that I should have a sample scene prepared. It's also here. Here is the multi-texture 8 layers. I select this now, and here you can see already the Voxel Generator has already created the terrain basically, and here we have here we have 8 modifiers, and when I click on apply, they apply on start basically, and you can see what happens. I can also do that manually. So here you can see now those 8 layers, and you can see here those 4 color layers. And those 4 color layers also require each 1 dimension, and for that means that the Voxel Generator itself here has a dimension count of 13. So the first one is for density, and the next 8 are for those 8 layers, and the remaining 4 are for those 4 color layers. And if we check out the hull generator, you can see here now we have here margin cubes. I can change it to block. For example, I can change it to crystal. But I can also adjust, so I change it back to margin cubes. And here it's now the most important difference. Here we have a new post-processing module, which is called multi-texture version 2. So if you have this, basically you don't have the 8 layers. You need to use the new one, multi-texture version 2, and this only has here the option to define which dimension should be used for which layer. And I recommend just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just set it like that, and it will use the first dimension for dimension 1. And if you select the material, it's from top down. So this is layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here 9, 10, 11, 12 are for the colors. I can also check, you can also paint around with that. I can paint here grass. I can here select dimension definitions. I can either select it like this or simply click on those, because I have here the dimension definitions defined. There are separate video explaining those dimension definitions. And I can mix those colors as much as I want. So this is the multi-texture. Yeah. There is one thing which is different. There is the tessellation is works, but it's quite limited. It has some limitation. The tessellation. 1.1. It doesn't support this seamless tessellation. This has technical reasons, because I needed those. It's a surface shader, and it doesn't allow to provide to change the UV coordinates, and so in order to get more interpolators for more layers. So this is it basically. You have here the 8 layers. It still works with normal texture to these, so you can simply select here the material and extract, and if it's a standard material here, it extracts them out of that, so you don't have to assign them manually, because otherwise you would have to assign up to 64 textures, and I think you don't want to do that. Okay, so take a grass. So this is it basically. This is the, you can here play around with the power, but I would simply keep it as 1. It's not worth it to have. I mean, maybe you can want to disable some on the fly, basically, that the texture should disable a layer. You set it to 0. It is gone. You can also have here the base material. It's quite similar. So in summary, the most important thing is that the HUD generator has its multi-texture version 2. You can use the block version. Okay, what is it doing here? Yeah, I need a different mode. I think for block I need. Yeah, alternative. Multiplier. I think this is UPV heavy. And play around here. This one works better. So you can see here that the layer also works with if I change it to block. Also keep in mind that this is not triplanar, so you need UV coordinates. This is why I also have this cube UV here. Now if I change it to margin cubes, yeah, you can see the block version and the. So overall you need to have, if I disable, if I delete this one, it still works, just had here. The alternate, yeah, for block. For the block version, it's better to have that alternate version. Yeah, you need to don't forget if you don't use triplanar, that you also have here some cube UV in order to get to have UV coordinates. Because if you disable it, yeah, you have no texturing. So I hope you like this video, and in another video I show you the HDRP and URP shaders. So see you later, bye bye.